So today's a really big day here at Fireboard headquarters, our remodel project. It's a big day, lots of stuff going on today. It's early and I'm exhausted already because of all the stuff that's been happening. And here we go, we get a quick look behind me at what's going on. If you can see that, we'll flip the camera and we'll look at it further. Yeah, so here we have the layout for the concrete. I know I've been talking about it and pointing it out several times. We have the forms are up. These pieces of plywood are just for the buggy. So what happens is in our overhead door, the cement truck will park somewhere there. Then they'll use this buggy here to carry the concrete from the truck over into this space, and then they'll dump it in the space as they go. It's kind of a painful process, but it's really the only way to get the concrete in here. So that's what we have going formed up now. We're just waiting for the truck to show up so that we can start pouring and laying the concrete. The other super exciting thing that happened today is we took delivery of our flooring. So this is this flooring. It comes from Jim Beam Warehouses in Kentucky. As they've torn down the old warehouses to build newer, more modern ones, this flooring is getting repurposed in places like our new place. It's old, it's vintage, and it's gonna look really, really cool. So I took delivery of that, which was a bit of a struggle. Some of these piles are, 14 feet long. Still figuring out how we're gonna get them into the building. And my poor lift over here, my poor little 3,000 pound lift struggled with it. Also struggled with this. I had my dumpster parked inside, had put a bunch of concrete and coal slag, the material left over from the sandblasting, and it was heavy. Lifted up the back of my forklift a couple of times, so wow. Yeah, so that's what's happening here in the middle part of the day. We'll take some photos and some video of the concrete being placed, and that'll be fun. This is a really exciting day, and had to make some decisions on exactly where the walls are gonna go and things like that, but hopefully we got it right. Hopefully we got it right. Here we go. Concrete truck has arrived. So this is the first concrete coming off the truck into the buggy. I decided not to narrate this in real time because I knew it would be loud and I was to be walking around, and I didn't want to, draw attention to myself while I was doing it. That's part of the issue. So they pour the concrete from the truck into the buggy, and then the buggy carries it inside. So this is the first load coming into the building. I'm following him into the building. He had to kind of work his way around the form and around the openings and the other stuff laying around and bring it in the first place. So our first placement is going to be this area here that is going to be under an office. The space actually was an office that was ending up going to have a ledge in the middle of the office, and I pointed this out to the architect and said, hey, maybe we ought to not have the ledge. So we agreed that we should probably pour a slab all the way over there, so to eliminate that ledge in that office. Hopefully we placed it in the right place. So as the guy dumps it, guys rake it out of there, and then they start working it into place. There's the metal reinforcement grid there in the bottom. They lift up a little bit into the concrete to provide the concrete with a little more rigidity and stability. Here we've moved over into the bathroom area. There's a pit down there where all the bathroom plumbing is. We found out that those floor drains there in that dark gray pipe, they were actually placed a little too high by the plumbers, so the concrete guys were a little unhappy about that. And then they worked the concrete on their hands and knees with trowels and make it nice and smooth. So working around, beating it whenever they need to beat it down a little bit. Then they bring the cream to the top, as they say. It brings the liquid to the top so they can make a nice smooth finish. And that's basically the process of the concrete. Well, here we are. We're trying to move up. Yep, Sorry, we're trying to move this wood into the warehouse. And it's been an interesting task. There's my son, Will. We are using equal parts ingenuity and stupidity to get this into the warehouse. I don't want the wood to get rained on or stolen. So we are moving this into the warehouse using a combination of a forklift and 2 carts, one of which I busted up pretty well. And so, yeah, that's been fun. Let's set this down slowly. Yeah, slowly. That's not in my vocabulary. So yeah, here's our setup. 2 carts. The cart on the left, I completely ripped the wheels off of. So yeah, we're just using it as a, what are we using it as? A block? Something. Hey, today was a big day. I am exhausted because it was a big day. Some of it was just sitting around waiting, watching concrete dry. But for the most part, it was just a fantastic day. Got a lot of good stuff done. And I bet you're waiting to see what the concrete looks like now. Let's take a look. All right, so here we go. This is a little finger, what I'd call it, of concrete that'll be in an office. The architect had a step in the middle of the office. It was just a little oversight. So we filled this in so there's not a step in the office. And then here's the concrete. So there's the vents there that go upstairs. Here is the bathrooms right here. And here is the ADA ramp. There was a pit there before, and now it ramps down to this floor level. Here is where the break room is gonna go. Past those pipes there and on into that area is the conference room. And then this was just another finger that filled in to the same height as the concrete that's beyond there. So I'm thrilled. It looks fantastic. It is awesome how great this looks. K&E Flatwork did this. They were awesome to work with, as I've said. The guys on the crew were great, had a great sense of humor, and worked really super hard. Don Uber was my sales guy, and I don't know what his official title is. I think it's foreman or just, you know, the man in charge. He was awesome to work with, and this just looks, I'm just thrilled. Can't wait to pull the forms, which I think happens tomorrow. We can start walking on it tomorrow, and then we can start building on it in about a week. The other thing is we did get all this wood inside. It was a harrowing experience. It took a little while and a little, like I said, ingenuity and stupidity. But hey, we got it all in here. I'm very happy that it's sitting in the warehouse now. It will neither get rained on nor stolen. I cleaned out the floor underneath it to prepare for it, and there it sits. So there we go, finished concrete behind me. It gets to cure out now. And then we, like I said, we get a build on top of it. So that's what we got done today. Unlike most days, today we got a lot done. It was very, very, very exciting. So thanks for watching. Thanks for K&E Flatwork. Thanks for all the work that other people did. Titan was out here pulling down the stairs. Did I mention that? I don't even know if I saw it. Yeah, we did. We saw that. So yeah, thanks for Titan for pulling down the stairs and getting that prepared for the concrete that came in today. And also for Kate's for finishing up the plumbing work with some gravel and just doing a great job overall. So thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.